Today, we're pitting the Honda CBR500R against the new CFMoto SR500. We're going to dive into the details and see which one comes out on top.
The middleweight sport bike battlefield is heating up dramatically for 2026. On one side stands the refined and proven Honda CBR500R Four, a machine that continues Honda's philosophy of approachable performance and everyday usability. On the other side arrives the ambitious challenger, the CFMoto SR500, a bike designed to disrupt the segment with bold styling, high technology, and aggressive pricing. Both motorcycles target the A2 friendly sport bike class in Europe, arguably the most competitive gateway into the supersport world, and the stakes have never been higher. Design is the first battlefield, and here the contrast is striking. The CBR500R continues Honda's Fireblade-inspired styling language, sharp dual LED headlights, tight bodywork, and a premium finish that screams mini superbike. Honda's evolution has been conservative but polished, refining aerodynamics and rider comfort while keeping the silhouette familiar. The CFMoto SR500 takes a far more dramatic approach. It embraces futuristic race bike aesthetics with aggressive winglets, angular body panels, and a sharper tail section. Where the Honda feels like a scaled-down superbike, the CFMoto looks like a concept bike brought to life. For younger riders, especially, the SR500's visual impact may prove irresistible. Under the fairings lies the most fascinating difference. Honda continues to rely on its proven 471 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, producing around 47 horsepower and 43 newton meters, a configuration celebrated for reliability, efficiency, and smooth torque delivery. This engine has earned a reputation as one of the most user-friendly sport bike power plants in the segment. The CFMoto SR500, however, aims to shake the class with a likely inline-four configuration inspired by its emerging 500SR platform. If delivered as expected, this engine could rev higher, sound more exotic, and deliver a racier character, trading low RPM torque for high RPM excitement. In character, the Honda feels mature and balanced. The CFMoto promises adrenaline and drama. Chassis and weight reveal two different engineering philosophies. Honda sticks to its steel diamond frame, paired with show-off $41 million forks and a ProLink rear shock. A setup praised for stability and everyday usability. With a curb weight around 191 kilograms, the CBR500R prioritizes predictability and comfort. The SR500 is expected to lean toward performance, likely using lighter components, sportier geometry, and a focus on sharper cornering response. If the predicted inline-four arrives, the SR500 could feel more track-focused, while the Honda remains the easier, more forgiving daily sport bike. Ergonomics further reinforce the contrast. Honda carefully balances sporty and practical ergonomics, offering a manageable 785mm seat height and relaxed clip-on positioning that makes commuting realistic. The SR500 is expected to adopt a more aggressive riding triangle, emphasizing track appeal. In real-world terms, the Honda may remain the better everyday machine, while the CFMoto could feel closer to a true supersport experience. Technology is where the battle becomes intense. Honda already equips the CBR500R with traction control, slipper clutch, and a 5-inch TFT display with smartphone connectivity. It's modern but conservative. CFMoto, however, has built a reputation for packing advanced tech into affordable bikes. Expect the SR500 to offer ride modes, quick shifter, advanced TFT interface, and possibly cornering ABS. Features rarely seen at this price point. This could be a decisive advantage for tech-focused buyers. Now comes the most critical factor: price positioning in Europe. The current CBR500R retails around £6,799 in the UK, is almost equal to €7,800 to €8,000, and typically lands between €7,700 to €8,300 across EU markets after taxes and dealer costs. For 2026, the updated Four version is expected to sit around €8,200 to €8,700 depending on trim. The CFMoto SR500 is expected to undercut Honda aggressively. Based on current pricing trends of CFMoto sport models, realistic European pricing is projected around €6,500 to €7,200. That places the SR500 roughly €1,200 to €1,800 cheaper than the Honda, a massive difference in the A2 segment where buyers are extremely price sensitive. In conclusion, this rivalry represents two philosophies colliding. The 2026 Honda CBR500R Four will likely remain the benchmark for reliability, everyday usability, and balanced performance. It is the safe, proven, premium-feeling choice. The 2026 CFMoto SR500, meanwhile, aims to win hearts with performance character, bold design, cutting-edge technology, and aggressive pricing. If Honda represents refinement, CFMoto represents disruption. For riders seeking dependability and resale value, the Honda still makes perfect sense. But for those chasing excitement and maximum value per euro, the SR500 could become the most disruptive middleweight sport bike of the decade. This makes the choice deeply personal. Riders who prioritize long-term ownership satisfaction, predictable running costs, and a refined all-round riding experience will likely gravitate toward the Honda. It remains the motorcycle you buy with your head, a machine designed to integrate seamlessly into everyday life. Meanwhile, riders who buy with their heart, who crave character, visual drama, and the feeling of getting more bike for the money, may find the CFMoto impossible to ignore. Ultimately, the most exciting takeaway is not which bike wins, but what this rivalry means for riders. Competition drives progress. Honda will continue refining its legendary balance of usability and reliability, while CFMoto pushes the boundaries of value and innovation. For the A2 sport bike segment, this competition promises better technology, better pricing, and better motorcycles for everyone. And that means the real winner of this battle may not be Honda or CFMoto, but the riders standing in dealership showrooms, now faced with two compelling, capable, and incredibly exciting paths into the world of sport bikes.